We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
First pitch, 640.
And now a pitch on the way. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The 0-2 home.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's done well, 6 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. It's the Dodgers 0, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Julio Urias will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Pitch on the way. Rounded softly down the, and that is off the first base bag. And he'll reach first safely. And it's a fair ball as that'll carry him off the first base bag and down the right field line.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Tapia, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. Now the double steal is on here, and he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Max Muncy.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at ball one. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here's Cody Bellinger as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average coming in at .332. 53 homers and 127 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 LA. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Now here it comes.
Inside ball.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Chris Owings now. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So not quite enough to get the ball out of the ballpark here. And that's been a common theme as power has been in short supply. We'll take a look at the teams with the fewest home runs this season. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom. 13th place in the National League. Now batting, Dom Nunez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch.
Count 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone. Here
now the 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Nunez is after it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
The pitcher, Julio Urias, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, runner back safely. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 5.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Striding in, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. first offering on its way.
That's out.
A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A ball and no strikes. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3 balls, no strikes.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Trevor Story steps in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So stepping in, Max Muncy, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 delivery. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. It's 1-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Here it comes.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And that misses 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Nunez finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Muncy is retired, 2 down now.
Batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Into the box, Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Now here's the pitch. McMahon is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Chris Owings. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Dom Nunez.
At the plate, Dom Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Counts 1-0.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Line toward right center. Tapia is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
In now, Chris Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Blackmon, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail it here 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat.
Antonio Senzatella.
And the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Taylor. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Rival Tapia.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall. Gone! A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given the Rockies a 3-1 lead.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Now batting, number 1.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice A-big.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Taylor is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Colorado. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Julio Urias. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Betts is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-1 now to Mookie.
2-1.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball well outside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Grounded to third. Arenado's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no strike.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager, number 22 on the year, and the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
At the plate, Max Muncy. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2.
Thank you.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Blackmon looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Brian Shaw, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Ryan.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he rips it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-2.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Away.
At the plate, Chris Owings. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Score holds at 4-3. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Tapia. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 54 thus far, and it's now 5-3.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-1 home. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the fountain and gone. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tim Collins will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jonathan Daza is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 2, Jonathan Daza. The batter, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
A.J. Pollock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
A.J. Pollock.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Daza is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Hit hard to short. Story brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 3. Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
Striding in for the Rockies, Dom Nunez. No hits to this point.
The catcher, Dom Nunez.
He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 in there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Daza. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, fly ball.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch. Swinging a soft liner to second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Rockies are down quietly. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1.
Max Muncy waits on deck. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Max Muncy will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Grounded down the third baseline. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Will Smith. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
The second baseman, number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Pedro Baez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Pedro Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged a bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
So striding forward now, Trevor Story. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Rockies strand one. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wade Davis will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Peter Mooney will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. well above the letters with the fastball that time. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a flip onto the pitcher, Davis, covering to record the out.
Now batter, second baseman, COL Hernandez.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the pitch. Ball 2.
2-0.
Two out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Taylor is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Peter Mooney. Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Dom Nunez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Riding in once again, Jonathan Daza. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Jansen's ready. 0-1 on its way. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Los Angeles win game number 140, most in the league. Julio Urias earns win number 15 on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.